Today on Delta Safari, we're talking about gars. No, not that kind of gar. We're going to meet those steel-plated, toothy behemoths that prowl the murky waters in the Mobile-Tensaw Delta. And when we're done, we're going to head to Spring Hill Village for some unique eats. I'm your host, Stu Donald. Let's head to the Delta. Well, hey there. Didn't see you wading in. I'm a gar. Yeah, one of those long-snouted, armor-plated fish folks whisper about when the cypress knees creak at night. But don't let that ancient look fool you. I'm not some prehistoric villain. I'm a storyteller. And this here's my tale. There's 7 of us gars still swimming this world. 7 species, each with a tail older than time and teeth to prove it. Now, 4 of my kin don't call this delta home. The Cuban gar, rare fella, all mysterious and island-bound. The tropical gar loves the warm waters down Central America way. The Florida gar, flashy, swamp slick, spends his days around citrus groves and wearing funny mouse ears. And short-nosed gar, oh, they're compact little fellas, snug in backwaters and slow streams, spry things. But me, I'm one of the Delta 3, born in shadowy channels and raised beneath Spanish moss. Let me introduce us proper. First up, there's my cousin, Spotted Gar, smallest of the bunch, but don't you underestimate her. She's got speckles like a night sky and can vanish into a logjam before you can say bait fish. Spotted's got a flair for the quiet corners of the swamp, loves creeks, oxbows, and mystery. The spotted ones are the artists, with constellation speckled bodies and a knack for cozy creeks. They bring flair to the marsh. Call them gar light if you want. But I think once you get one flopping around in a net, you'll change your tune. Then there's old Longnose. Whew, that one's sharper than a heron's stare and twice as proud. Got a snout like scissors and swims like he's cutting through poetry. He's a patient predator, hangs like driftwood till something twitches, then zap, gone. Folks think he's snooty. I think he's just complex. Longnoses are poets of precision, with jaws like scissors and the temperament of drifting leaves. Ancient, yes, but swift. They dart like heron shadows and feed only when it's fair. And finally, there's me, a big one, the alligator gar. Biggest gar there is. I'm a big old tank of scales and quiet judgment. I don't dart, I don't dance, I wait. I've got armor that's outlasted floods, wars, and fashion trends. Folks used to fear me, said I was a monster, but truth is, I help keep the waters balanced. I keep the carp in check, the gators on their toes, and the myths alive. Now, I ain't on no federal endangered list yet, but in plenty of places, folks are keeping a close eye on me. Some states, like Florida, have stepped up with laws to keep us safe. In Texas, they've got rules to make sure folks don't run us clean out. In 1992, we were designated a sport fish here in Alabama, and a 2 per day Creole limit was implemented because of population declines observed on the Delta due to increased commercial harvest. You see, them folks in Louisiana can make anything taste good, and they have shown the world that if you slow smoke us, we make right fine eating. We Delta gars aren't out to frighten or fool you. We're part of the fabric here, woven into every dark pool and lily slick bend. When the sun dips low and dragonflies skim the water, listen close. You might just hear us breathing beneath the duckweed. Watching, waiting, belonging. So next time you're paddling through these parts and something stirs just beneath the kayak, don't be scared. It's probably just me, or Cousin Longnose, or Spotted, preening in the shallows. We're not ghosts, we're guardians. Today, I am in Spring Hill Village, which used to actually be a village, but decades ago it got swallowed up by the city of Mobile. This place is trendy, this place is affluent, and this place is the home of Soul Bowlz, which is one of the coolest places I know of to treat yourself. Everything on this menu is absolutely delicious and decadent, but it's also 100% healthy. Let's check out Soul Bowlz. Soul Bowlz specializes in two things: bowls and smoothies. And the bowls are frozen and pureed superfruits like pitaya and acai, graviola, and acerola. These are all superfruits, which means they're very high in antioxidants. Today I'm going with my usual, the Spirit Bowl, which is an acai blend, hemp granola, kiwi, banana, strawberry, coconut shreds, and honey. There's nothing in this bowl that I don't absolutely love. You can name every great dessert dish in the world: cheesecake, death by chocolate, baked Alaska, pecan pie, doesn't matter what it is. I would rather have this than any other dessert on the planet. Plus, this is guiltless. This is 100% healthy. This is one time when you should feel no shame in just having dessert for lunch. I got another place here in Spring Hill Village that I want to show you, and look how close it is to Soul Bowlz. Let's take a stroll down the sidewalk here and check out EmpaNOLA. An empanada is basically a delicious little pastry pocket stuffed with meats, cheeses, or whatever magic someone felt like hiding inside. These tasty hand pies hail from Latin America, and they are like if Gordon Ramsay had made Hot Pockets. Louisiana is famous for hand pies, especially Nacogdoches meat pies with either ground pork or crawfish. They are the very crawfish pies that Hank Williams referenced in Down on the Bayou. EmpaNOLA combines the two. Empanadas can be sweet or savory, and sometimes both. Just check out the variety. Today I went with the I'm Hungry combo, which is 3 pies and a drink for $14. I chose the beef Argentina, muffaletta, and one to take home for breakfast tomorrow, sausage and gravy. Gotta love the little game room over there in the corner. It's kind of reminiscent of the coffee houses of the 90s. And this place does have a coffee house feel. In fact, they serve really great coffee here too. They're kind of known for it. For most people who don't know, New Orleans is the big coffee city in America right now. The beef Argentina is filled with a picadillo type mixture of ground beef, green olives, and a tangy sauce. It was quite good and not too spicy either. The muffaletta was stuffed with the ingredients of the famous New Orleans sandwich: Italian cold cuts cheese and Italian olive salad, and it was like a hug from Grandma. I am terribly excited about this place being here. Hand pies are one of my favorite guilty pleasures. And that price point, 3 pies and a drink for $14, I ate 1.5 pie. I was going to finish the muffaletta later, and then, the third one was for breakfast the next day. I could see a couple getting a pie each that they like, a dessert pie, and a drink and splitting it, and both of them eat for less than $15. Spring Hill Village has a lot more to offer, and I'm going to try and hit up some of the other places soon. Till then, I'm heading out. I'll see you on the Delta.
Excuse me, old chap, but would you mind terribly clicking like and subscribe? It would mean oh so much to me, seeing how as I gave my life for your entertainment.